one of my crazy ideas. Today they're going to train in the background with You Never Walk Alone.
That's a good idea. It's an interesting idea. I'm looking forward to this.
Boys, mentally we start to play the game now, okay? We are at Anfield. Let's go!
Underway through yet.
The first manager's mentioned the ball in this competition. I know it's not an excuse, but what is the issue with it?
No, it's just different. It's just different, very different to a Premier League ball, and you have to adapt to that because it flies different. When you touch it, the grip is very different as well. So you adapt to that.
The first manager.
Is my daddy. He spanks me every time I manage against him. He literally picked me up, put me upside down and spanked me. No Didi. And with this loss, I am well on my way to my goal of finishing second once again this season. Second place Netflix FC is back on the menu, Arsenal fans. I tried to park the bus so I could get 1 point because I am a scared loser and I have no balls. And I will never ever win a Premier League title as long as my bald daddy, Arne Slot, is managing in this league.
Hey, Lego Head, another big match where you crumble under pressure. And knowing how much of a bottler you are, I placed a trade on Kulshi for Liverpool to win tonight and more than doubled my funds. I'm just wondering, do you have any damn shame finishing second year in, year out? It's time for your Lego head ass to get sacked. Thank you, bottler.
No, because this is not my fault. It's the players who should be blamed for this embarrassing performance. Victor Groceries was getting bullied the whole match. This kid is worse than Trashmas Højlund. He only scores against newly promoted teams like Leeds United and goes ghost mode in big matches like Erling Haaland, just another useless stat padder. And do more.
No, of course he needs to do more. We would agree, but what I'm saying is that when people are saying he's finished 8th in order, don't forget he won the FA Cup in his first season when he was the first manager to catch COVID. So let's not forget that.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm not watching Liverpool win the league.
Dad, stop now! Dad.
Which of these English football clubs have never won the UEFA Champions League?
Everybody wants to know what I would do if I win. I guess we'll never know.
If I say what I think, I'm suspended 6 months. So I cannot say. I'm allowed to give my interpretation of what happened in the game, but I don't know how to lie, and I don't like lying, so I prefer not to say what I think.
I can't change that my hair is perfecto.
It's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
Because a fan's gone and kicked him, and he's looking for that fan.
Bottle boys, up with the lot. Who cares if it's raining? Who cares if it's dark? There's a whole lot of bottle boys taking a pride in making sure each customer is satisfied. Milk, eggs and butter, got 'em all on the float. Anything you're short of, darling, leave us a note. Oh, you'll be glad you wrote it when you hear the noise of the rattle of the bottles of the bottle boys. cuando quiero.
Welcome back for Northside LDN. God, I'm a big up to everyone that's locked in. Look, man, can't even see my neck right now, bro. You know what it is, bro. The state of this club, it's a mad thing. Big up to everyone that's locked in. We're getting certain excuses from certain fans that we dominated the game against Liverpool. You already know me. I always come with the receipts. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Arsenal, once again for ruining my birthday. Let's go.
Game, Lee, if I'm being honest, and I know we didn't win the game, and you look at the game in the full picture. We had control of Liverpool. I know the result would say different, but we were in control. You mentioned about, you know, he could have been a bit more, you know, confident in his defence by playing more attacking players. It is Liverpool at Anfield.
We dominated the game. When did we dominate the game? When did we dominate the game? Yes, in the first half, Madueke had a couple of chances that he could have scored. Not all of them were clear cut. Kirkes blocked one of the shots. When did we dominate the game? These men think not conceding means that you're dominating the game. Where did we dominate the game? Madueke had 2 opportunities. Calafiori had an opportunity that went wide, a shot that went wide. Where was the domination? I really don't understand it. Where was the domination? Because in the second half, after the 60th minute, they were the ones that were looking at the team that were trying to go forward, trying to create opportunities, and looking like the team more likely to score a goal. Hence, they get a free kick, score an absolute worldie. So, Baslai, big up to you. Where did we dominate the game? I don't understand where we dominated the game. We dominated the game, Cecil. Absolute waffle. Let's continue.
Honest, and I know we didn't win the game, and you look at the game in the full picture. We had control of Liverpool. I know the result would say different, but we were in control. You mentioned about, you know, he could have been a bit more, you know, confident in his defence by playing more attacking players. It is Liverpool at Anfield. We haven't won it since 2012. So
you're not going to win at Anfield playing like that, Cecil. You're not going to.
To be fair, judges, you're not going to win like that. Playing against PSG, playing against Bayern Munich. This is the way that we've been playing for the longest. And every competition, we don't get it over the line. He's been playing this negative football. Yes, not with 3 DMs, but did we play 3 DMs against PSG? Same tactics, didn't win anything. Couldn't beat PSG. We didn't play 3 DMs against Bayern Munich, and we still can't win. So even if he plays 3 DMs or he doesn't, the football's atrocious. It's absolutely embarrassing. And these men are coming up with, oh, but it's Anfield, it's this, it's that. Okay, cool. But guess what? You want to win the Champions League, you've got to go up against big teams. Teams on the same level of Liverpool, if not better. And what's the tactics? What did we learn? What did we learn against this game? I learned nothing tactically against Liverpool. And it's been the same rubbish that I didn't learn against Man United. I didn't learn against PSG. I didn't learn against Bayern Munich. What are you talking about? Where's the what are we actually dominating? We're dominating nothing. These guys think, oh, but because we kept Salah quiet, we kept Ekatike quiet, we kept Gakpo quiet. Well, guess what? They did exactly what we're supposed to be doing. The dark arts. Dark arts. Certain decisions didn't go against them. Cool, whatever. Dark arts. Because they will tell us it's dark arts when it's Arsenal. They will tell us it's dark arts when it's Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Oh, it's Liverpool. Oh, it's this, it's that. Well, this is the same Liverpool. You guys said 2 seasons ago, they're in for a massive rebuild. They can't win major honor. The manager slot, he ain't ready. He ain't going to win it yet. They're going to have a long period not winning anything. And guess what? They bought flipping Chiesa and still won the league without even utilizing him. And now they've gone out there and they got Isak. Now they got Guehi. The defense has been looking rocky so far this season, and the season just started. They've addressed it. They went and got Guehi. They needed a clinical striker. Well, Ekatike's been playing really well for them. And they went and got Isak that walks into our team. So I don't know what these men are on about, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's absolutely crazy. Domination, exactly. We dominated the game with 1 shot. Absolutely shameless from Cecil, bro.
Win. You
So
might
what do you expect to do? Go all out attack?
No, go with a strategy of defending well, but having your attacking players doing the business. You know what I mean? Like Martinelli.
Fair enough. Guehi deal fell through. They're still going to win the league. Liverpool are still the favourites to win the league.
Played today for his defensive duties, not for his attacking duties, and he played very, very well in his defensive duties. But what did he do in attack? Nothing. When Eze comes on, he beats a couple of players and things like that. Be brave. If you're going to come to places like this, Anfield, Man City, that, be brave, defend properly, but hit them in the areas that matter. Today, I didn't think we did that. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it's still a brilliant performance, but I guarantee everybody's going home negative and whatever. Like, you know, we set up not to lose this game of football. There's nothing wrong in that if you don't lose the game, Cecil, but we have.
Imagine, we set up not to lose. Absolutely spot on. We set up not to lose and we lost. It's absolute facts from judges, man. Absolute facts. I'm done with this club, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Cecil talking about domination. We got this fan up next talking about referee decisions. Let's go.
Refereeing. I want to say something.
Go on.
VAR may as well be very atrocious refereeing. First of all, there are a few things with this. It's not used. It's used so inconsistently. You see something's checked, something's not checked. Where's the rhyme or reason to this? The refereeing is absolutely abysmal in the Premier League, and I don't know why it is that we can't reach some level of consistency with this. Just ask Marco Silva yesterday. Chelsea Fulham.
Outrageous.
Absolutely outrageous decisions. It was a very even game. They got decisions we didn't get. We seem to be on the wrong end of refereeing decisions time and time again.
Once again, looking at a scapegoat. Once again, looking at excuses. Once again, using the referee. The referee is not the one that decided not to bring on Ethan. He's not the one that brought on Eze as late as we brought on Eze. He's not the one that picked 3 defensive midfielders. It's not the referee's fault, that we're bringing Dowman on the 89th minute, bro. What are we talking about? I don't see the outburst from this fan base here when other teams get decisions that go against them, bro. The free kick from Eze against Chelsea that was chalked off. I don't see none of this fan base outraged on that. None of them. Do you know what I'm saying? Josh King, disallowed goal against Chelsea. I don't see Arsenal fans. Bro, these men only want to complain when it's Arsenal. This is the difference, Other fan bases can call out the referee, but do you know what they also call out? Their manager. Do you know what they also call out? Their players. Do you know what they also call out? The system if it's not working. Substitutions, in-game management, picking the right lineup. This is the problem. You man want to lean on referees as if referee is an employee of Arsenal Football Club. The referee is not an employee of this football club. The people that are employed by this football club are the ones that deserve the ultimate criticism. The Cronkies allowing this bullshit. Arteta, in-game management. Once again, players getting injured. Saliba injured. Timber injured. Ben White injured. How many more players injured under this manager? But you man want to be focusing on referees. I am tired of these filusta puta all the time talking about referees. Referees didn't stop Newcastle winning a trophy. Didn't stop Crystal Palace winning a trophy. Didn't stop Liverpool winning the league last season. Hasn't stopped Man City winning league titles in recent years. How come it doesn't stop them? Don't stop with the excuses, man. It's always the same bukkari. It's always about, the referees are against us. No, the referees make shocking decisions all the time for various teams. Man United got a penalty to beat Burnley the other day. That wasn't a penalty, it was a free kick. The foul was outside, It was outside. I think it was a handball or something. It was outside the box. It wasn't inside the box. They got a penalty. They won the game. Was Burnley not robbed? Have Fulham not been robbed? Have Palace not been robbed? Like, what is this narrative, bro? I'm tired of it, bro. I'm so sick and tired of it. It's always everybody else. Pundits, VAR, referees, this, that. Look at the football club, because the one thing that remains the same is this football club. We have been losers before VAR. We continue to be losers during VAR. It is this club. It's the way it's run. It's the fan base. It's the ownership. It's the manager. Tired of this, bro. Nonsense.
And apparently when we come out and talk about it, we're whinging, we're crying. But when everybody else comes out, it's like, when Liverpool got that dreadful decision against Spurs a few years back, everyone was saying, they're very hard done by, really hard done by. But when it's Arsenal, it's completely different.
They're asking for a replay.
Liverpool actually make their team accountable. They make their club accountable. How long has Liverpool fans called out FSG for the longest for not spending money? Now they're spending money. For the longest, they hold their club to account. This fan base does not hold this club to account. This fan base is always looking for a scapegoat, any excuse, anything to numb the pain, bro. Morphine FC. This whole fan base is on morphine. Numb the pain. We know what the problems are. And man are telling us that the bench is fixed. Bro, you can fix the bench. You can bring whatever players are in. Yeah. We had 4 or 5 creative players that could have influenced the game. This manager decided not to bring them off the bench. Is that a VAR problem? Is that a refereeing problem? It's a joke, man.
And that for that game, yeah.
The refereeing today was absolutely dreadful. It was absolutely abysmal.
The refereeing today. If you man actually held the employees of this club accountable as much as you hold the referees, we would have actually won major honors. Because I'm sorry, this fan base have more standards for referees and VAR and pundits and other fans than they do for the actual club. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Is it VAR's fault that Martinelli starting that game? Is it VAR's fault that Martinelli can't beat Slobberslide? Oh, bro, this is ridiculous. Is it VAR's fault that we can't create enough opportunities for Gyökeres, that we don't release the ball quick enough? Is it VAR's fault? It's a joke, man. It's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's a joke. Anyway, let's continue. Let's go to the next clip. Let's go. Egal losing his head. Let's go. Let's go.
So well. Stop bullshitting and stop lying. And if anyone's going to mention the fact that we won from a set piece, we would have scored a goal anyway because we were in the
you wouldn't have. You won from a set piece. Shut your mouth.
Stop. Don't interrupt. Be quiet. Don't interrupt. Let me finish. We just scored the goal anyway. We were in the ascendancy. Let me speak. I don't care. Let me speak. Let me finish. I'll shout louder than you. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'll let you go after. Let me finish. Let me finish. I don't care. No one cares.
Let's just pause it right there. This is a lot of anger for someone that trusts the process. That someone that loves the manager, that says he's the right guy, that can see what the manager's trying to do, that believes that this year Arteta's going to get us over the line, that he's the chosen. Do you know what this is? This is the frustration from Miguel because he knows time is up. The pressure is now getting to him, just like this manager. All these guys that love this manager, want to back this manager, want to get behind the process. Why are you getting angry? You man are the ones that are telling us, look, we had a 10 out of 10 window. We've finally got the missing pieces. Arteta, he's going to win this. Why are you angry, Egal? Why are you angry? It's because the gimmick's coming up, innit? Time is up for this manager. The comfortable excuses of young players, of needing his pieces, of getting players that are catch-up players, needing a striker, needing a number 10, needing a winger. He's bought the players that he wants. Needing rotation for defensive. He has got what he wants. So what's the excuse now? Saying that the window is a 10 out of 10 window. Okay, the bench is fixed. So what are you man going to say now? The referees, everybody knows that the referees get a lot of mistakes. They do a lot of mistakes, not just for Arsenal, but for other clubs. So everybody gets mistakes and decisions against them that are not ideal or that you can debate and say, yo, that's not right. So it's not solely an Arsenal problem. But they are able to get trophies over the line. Why can't we? And if we can't win it in the Premier League because referees are against us, why can't we win a Europa League like Spurs? Why? Why? When we was in that competition, why couldn't we win it? But anyway, let's go back. Let's VAR that. Let's VAR that. Egal meltdown. Let's continue.
Stop bullshitting and stop lying. And if anyone's going to mention the fact that we won from, would have scored the goal anyway because we were in the
you wouldn't have. You won from a set piece. Shut your mouth.
Stop. Don't interrupt. Be quiet. Don't interrupt. Let me finish. We just scored the goal anyway. We were in the ascendancy. Let me speak. I don't care. Let me speak. Let me finish. I'll shout louder than you. Let me finish. Let me finish. I'll let you go after. Let me finish. Let me finish. I don't care. No one cares. No one cares.
Wow, he told Hussam to shut the fuck up. Whoa. Wow. What about being kind? What about being kind online? We don't like to be nasty. This is crazy. Let's continue. The gal's fuming, bro. What's going on? I'm telling Hussam to shut the fuck up, you know. Wow. This is wild.
Let me finish.
No, bro, you're chatting shit.
Liverpool would have scored anyway. Let me finish and then respond after. Stop it. Guys.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. What's going on with that? What's going on with that link? What's going on with that link? Hold on, let me get it back up because that was hilarious. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. I was screen recording and now all of a sudden, what's going on, man? No problem. No problem. Let me go to the history. Hold on. Because I got the video here. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's share this screen, right? Let's share the screen. This fucking app, bro. There we go. All right.
Let me ask you a question.
In the first half, we were in the ascendancy. In the first half, you didn't even touch our box in the first 25 minutes. We were the team that were on pace to go and score, on pace to do something. We were just
name the chance.
We were ineffective in the final third. Fair play. I don't think either of our teams were effective in the final third. What happened was Dominic Szoboszlai took the game and he won it for you guys. Fair play. To sit here and to say Arne Slot was better, you know what? Arne Slot made one decision that was better than Arteta. He made a substitution in the 61st minute, brought on Curtis Jones, and he changed the game. The fact that you didn't mention Curtis Jones is very interesting because I thought he was the one that changed the game. And going back to everything you just said, it was a straight up lie if you sit here and say because you won the game 1-0 that you guys were the better team. You were not the better team.
As soon as you said ineffective in the final third, I won.
You were not effective in the final third. We nullified every single one of your attacks. Even without Saliba, even without all of our players, we still nullified you. The only reason why you won this game was because of that set piece, and we get called set piece FC when we win from set pieces. You guys won from a free kick, so fair play. You won from a free kick, but don't sit here and rewrite history because Szoboszlai scored one of his greatest free kicks of his career because that was one moment that won you the game. And fair play, football sometimes does go down to one moment, but the game was a 50-50 game, and that one magical moment. That one snap that he did to the camera was the difference. And for you to sit here and to rewrite the whole game under the umbrella that Liverpool were great. Florian Wirtz showed up. Where the hell was he the first 45 minutes? He was
but you didn't show any.
I said second half.
And
you're acting like
no, Igal's not cooking because he's responding to what I didn't say.
No.
Don't change my words.
No.
Mr. Sport is pragmatic.
You're acting like
he is pragmatic.
What happened in that 90 minutes came down to just one magical moment. But you, in your eyes, only see the part where you're pushing for the goal. Yes, you were on the ascendancy after the 61st minute. But
we would have scored.
It took you 60 minutes to wake up as a football club in that game. Don't act like
so we
you
would have
were
scored
great.
anyway.
Don't act like you were great. No,
nothing you said disproves my point.
You would not have scored in regular. You would not have scored.
We would have 100%. We would
not have scored an open play goal because you did not create any dangerous chances for us to actually.
That's a lie again.
But who cares? This is the fan base that say they don't care about the performance against Man United, which we played shit. We got the 3 points. Now Liverpool, they weren't amazing, but they did enough to win the game. It is what it is. Why are you even arguing it? Who gives a shit? When we stink out performances, you man are like, yo, it's amazing. We just won this, we just won that. It doesn't matter. This is a sign of champions. Who gives a shit? Who cares? Whether you thought Liverpool wasn't that much better than Arsenal or not, they got over the line. They got over the line. And the difference is, you may say, oh, but Northside, you weren't saying this when we beat Man United. The difference is, yeah, their team know how to get over the line to win a major honor. We get over the line and still draw too many games or lose important games in Europe, and we don't get over the line. So I've seen this manager stinking out games leading to nothing. Blitzing teams at the start of the season that leads to nothing. That's the difference. They've got a manager that knows how to get over the line. They got players that know how to get over the line. They got players that step up in big moments to get over the line. We don't have any of that. They've got world-class players. We don't have any world-class players. We do not have any world-class players. We have players, one or two, that have the ability to become world-class. They are not currently world-class. They do not pass the world-class check, in my opinion. They're not world-class. They've got proven winners. So it's different when it's Liverpool. It's different when it's Liverpool. And the main thing that they've got is when the pressure's on, they don't collapse. We're already collapsing already. Out of 3 games, we've only performed well in 2. You think we can keep this up? You think that we can keep this up? I tell you what, Liverpool can keep this up. Liverpool will turn up, score goals, turn up in the big games, big occasions, turn up. have injuries, go into a cup final, win. They did it a couple seasons ago, played the kids in the cup final, win. Those are the attributes that we don't have. This club don't have it, this manager don't have it. That's the difference. So you can talk all about, oh, but they weren't that great today. And when it comes down to the crunch, their team have the balls, yeah, to step up to the occasion and win. We don't. We don't, innit? Tired of this, bro. What is your actual point? Oh, stop saying that Liverpool were great. We ain't doing anything. The reason you're flipping out at Hussam is because deep down you know this manager was shit. You just said, oh, they brought on Curtis Jones and he changed the game. So why didn't we bring in Ethan a lot earlier and Dowman and Eze a lot earlier to change the game? Your anger's misdirected. Why is it not directed at Arteta? You're getting angry at Hussam. Is it Hussam's fault that we started with flipping Martinelli? Is it Hussam's fault that we had 3 DMs in the flipping midfield? Is it Hussam's fault? Is it Hussam's fault? Is it Hussam's fault that we have no idea in how to get Gyökeres into the game? That we're making stupid late decisions? That we played Saliba that got injured in the warm-up and we still started him? Is it Hussam's fault? So all this anger is misdirected. Deep down, you know this manager is a filo da puta that's not going to win anything. That's the reality, bro. And you want to project your frustration with this manager towards Hussam. What the fuck has he got to do with Arsenal? What's he got to do with it? It's a joke, man. Absolute joke.
That's a lie again.
Did Arsenal show any ambition? Did Arsenal show any ambition?
I'm not even talking about Arsenal.
Okay,
you're completely lying.
I'm simply talking about
you said Arsenal.
Liverpool, the greatest team on the planet today. You weren't. You just not one.
I never said that either. You're just hearing voices in your head. I never said that.
Imagine being
this guy, man. This guy, all of that for a process that you're not even trusting no more. You don't even believe in the process. You don't even believe in the process. Look at the way man's flipping out, bro. I'm done with these guys, bro. Bring on the next one. Let's go.
Confused about this narrative after the game, that Arsenal are responsible for how bad that game was to watch, that Arsenal should have been the ones attacking Liverpool more and being more adventurous and being braver. I mean, this from Schmeichel is just like, it's really unprofessional, to be honest, but I've never in my life ever wanted a team to win a game of football more than Liverpool today. Arsenal bring an ugly brand of football to our game. Did I miss something that Liverpool did today that Arsenal didn't? Because from what...
Bro, do Liverpool play like that every game? No, they don't. They play to win the game. Slot even came out after one of their games, yeah, recently and said, I like playing attacking football. I like to go out and win games. When does this manager play like he actually wants to win games? What was wrong with what Schmeichel said? We play like this week in, week fucking out. The only time we let the handbrake loose is when the team is comfortably inferior, yeah, like Leeds, then all of a sudden we'll score a couple of goals. Week in, week out. The bullshit that we played against Man United and against Liverpool is the shit we were doing in pre-season. We were trash in pre-season. We've been playing rubbish football for the last couple of seasons. We don't play to win. We play to try and lock up teams, and we don't know how to attack. We don't even know how to. We don't even have a style of play. We don't have patterns of play. We used to use the right-hand side of our attack in Saka and bring him into the team and feed him. We don't even do that anymore. And don't tell me he's injured, because when he was available pre-season and the last couple of games, we weren't playing to Saka's strengths. We got a striker, we don't play to his strengths. We don't commit players forward. It's the same flipping horseshoe football, football all the time. Liverpool don't play like this week in, week out. That is the difference. We've seen this pragmatic football for the last 2-3 seasons, and what has it got us? What has it got us? That is the difference. So when he's criticizing our football, it's because this is how we play. This is the brand of football this manager has now adopted at this club. So he's criticizing it because we fall short in every competition. Liverpool don't. They change it up depending on the opposition. They got different tactics. They got different ways of breaking teams down. They got patterns of play. They know how to counter-attack. They know how to commit players forward. They know how to score goals. They know how to get Ekatike. Look at the small time that they have at Ekatike. They have involved Ekatike into the team quicker than we have Gyökeres. But yet we were screaming for, we need a striker. We need a striker. We absolutely need a striker. Why is Ekatike being able to cook at Liverpool, but Gyökeres can't cook at Arsenal? Why? Sounds to me like it's a system thing, because most man would have taken Gyökeres over Ekatike. Most men were gassing Gyökeres before Ekitike, but yet Liverpool have a plan in knowing how to get their midfield and get their attackers to connect and create opportunities for Ekitike. Tell me who's creating opportunities for Gyökeres. That is the difference. That is where the criticism comes through. When he's playing a brand of football that failed last season and the season before. That is the difference between the way Liverpool played and the way we play. This guy's talking about, oh, the narrative. Cala a boca, so filho da puta, man.
I saw Szoboszlai never got forward to help Salah, which was why he ghosted. Kirkes barely got forward. Gyökeres was never left isolated against either of their centre-backs. They didn't suffocate us in our own half, start raining shots down. Like, they were no more, and unless someone can explain what I've missed, they were no more brave, adventurous, exciting, whatever you want to call it, than Arsenal were. And
that's a lie, because yes, it was 50-50 in the first half. In the second half, yeah, they were the team going for the win. That is the difference between them and us. Yes, they didn't look great, but they were showing intent. We showed no intent to win the game. That is the difference. That is the difference. They showed the intent. They saw the clock was running down. They started to try and apply pressure. Was it great all the time? No. Were they linking up beautifully all the time? No. It was frustrating, but they were trying to create opportunities. McAllister, the pass to Wirtz in the box. The shot goes straight at the goalkeeper. Ekitike, unlucky to be, I think it was Ekitike or Gakpo, were offside. Tried to tap it in, but they were offside. It was ruled off. They were showing intent. We were not showing any intent after the first half. We were just sitting back. That is the difference. So when you're telling them, oh, but I didn't see Salah do this and that. I didn't see Martinelli doing anything. I didn't see Gyökeres doing much in the game because he wasn't getting any service. I didn't see Moreno doing anything. I didn't see Declan Rice. Apparently, he's great at adding to our attack. I didn't see him doing anything. I didn't see Zubimendi doing anything. That's supposed to be the Partey reincarnated. I didn't see him doing anything. I didn't see Calafiori, that's supposed to be this amazing fullback, that's attacking fullback that goes forward and scores goals. I didn't see him doing anything. That's the difference. They went, in the second half, they played to win the game by hook or by crook. And they got a free kick and they took their opportunity. What did we do? What did we do? Nothing. Nothing. Showed less intent in the first half than we did in the second half because we were playing for a draw. We said, oh, we're going to go with the draw. They don't look that great. We'll stink it out. That's the difference. That is the difference between champions and people and a team that's comfortable in being second place. As soon as we thought that we could just get away with it, with the draw, that's it. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Man's talking about is a narrative. It's not a narrative. It's criticism based on a long period of time of seeing this manager playing this diabolical brand of football and not getting over the line. It's completely just.
Ultimately, they relied on a moment of absolute magic, a set piece, to win the game. It could so easily have gone the other way that Arsenal scored a corner at the same time and Arsenal won. Or it could have ended 0-0. And that would have been a decent result for Arsenal. But that moment of magic doesn't change the rest of the game. Like, I don't understand why the onus is always on Arsenal to take it to teams in these games. And this is where it just gets nonsensical, what they're saying.
Oh, it's nonsensical. No, the logic behind it is people like you gas up this team like we're amazing. This manager's amazing. The bench is amazing. The starting lineup is amazing. Doing combined 11s and hyping up this team. So when we're playing this brand of football, the reason the onus is on Arsenal is because there's a fan base around this club that the majority of them over-gas this team. So then teams go on then, show us how good you are. But at every obstacle, we bottle it. We crumble. Liverpool have already shown that they know how to get over the line. They did it with Klopp. They've done it with Slot. What have they really got to prove? Listen, they're still the favourites to win the league. But guess what? They've done it. This manager's been here 6 years. That is why the pressure's on. Why is Arsenal not getting over the line? Why are we not getting the 3 points? This is a season. Let's not forget, this is a season. Whether you're Arteta in or Arteta out. Everyone is saying this manager has to win a major honour. Why did we lose the league last season? Too many draws. Too many draws. Well, guess what? We're on course to have too many losses. Too many draws is why we didn't win the league. Too many games, we drew too many games. And what are we doing right now? We couldn't even get back into the game. We couldn't even pin it 1-1. And we're supposed to look at this and say, oh, why is the onus on Arsenal? Because this manager's had £1 billion and been here 6 years. That is why the pressure's on him. Slot got over the line in his first year, bro. What are you... I don't understand what man is talking about. Why is the pressure on Arsenal? You man keep saying trust the process, and it's 6 years, and we're not looking any better in every aspect. Substitutions, players getting injured, man management, team lineups, changing systems, changing formation. Everything is actually, we're declining. We're looking worse. We're looking worse with better players. We're looking worse with actual options off the bench. We are choosing not to use them. We are making substitutions for the most part that is like for the substitutions we made last season. Defensive substitutions, playing it safe. Bringing on attacking players that can change the game late into the game. 70th minute, 80th minute, 89th minute. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Trying to sit there and make it seem like, oh, why has Arteta got to prove himself? Because you've had 6 fucking years. Bro, what are we doing here?
This is Declan Rice, one of the best players in the country, just shoots it for a Liverpool throw-in after kickoff. It's so negative, literally what PSG do. And when PSG do it, it's seen as the opposite of negative. Get it deep into your opponent's half, try and suffocate them. Like, that's just a bit, you know. But again, I don't want to insult Arsenal, but their brand of football is so annoying to watch. It's designed to exploit opponents. Oh, how dare we try and exploit opponents while waiting for set pieces. Literally what Liverpool did today. Liverpool.
But what did we exploit? We didn't exploit anything. Yes, we kept their attack quiet. But cool, that's half the job. Did we put the ball in the back of the net? Did we create enough opportunities to score? Clear-cut opportunities to score. That's what gets you the 3 points. So it's all good in trying to nullify Liverpool's attack. But if you don't have an idea of how to break them down and actually score at least a goal, which is still a slender lead, then what was all that for? And guess what? We didn't score. And then they capitalized. So what did we actually do? What tactic did we actually employ to get one over Liverpool? All we did is try to nullify them. So then they did, oh, we'll do the dark arts. We'll score a set piece and we'll do the dark arts. Well, Arteta got outdone by his own dark arts. There you go. Football's a humbler.
Liverpool didn't really cause us any problems and then scored a set piece. But the narrative about that is that it's absolutely fine. It was like when we went to the Etihad in 23-24. I don't understand why Arsenal are the ones that have to, in every game, no matter the opposition, no matter if you're missing your captain, your best attacker, your centre-back goes off after 4 minutes, no matter what or where, Arsenal have to be the most exciting, expansive team, and it doesn't matter if they concede because, while it's exciting.
It's not about being exciting, it's about getting the job done. And this club don't get the job done. That is the overall point. It's not about being exciting. If we played defensive football and we still won a major honour, nobody will say anything. They'll be like, fair enough, you got over the line, you won a trophy. It's been 21 years since you won the Prem. That's the difference. The problem is, we played attacking football, ain't one shit. We played defensive football, ain't one shit. So now people are looking and saying, well, we've seen 2 brands of football and neither one of them under this current manager, under this regime, has got us over the line. That is why Arsenal get the criticism. And when you got a fan base that tell us that we have one of the best right wingers in the world and this and that, and a world-class defense, and our defense is the best in Europe and this and that, people are expecting trophies. People are expecting us to get over the line because the hype around this team and this project and this manager. Don't let your mouth cash something that your ass can't listen. Get over the line, and we don't get over the line. It's all good talking about we've got this and we got that and we got this and we got that. Where is the proof? Where is the product? Where's the final product? All this gas and we still don't have no trophy. Why is it always Arsenal? Why is it always Arsenal? Get out of here, bro. You man look at Chelsea and say, oh, look how much money that they've spent. Why have they not got over the line? Oh, why did they not go over the line? Guess what? They won the Club World Cup. Where this other team spending money, you guys want to see, results, which is trophies. When it's Man United, you want to see results when they spend money. When it's Chelsea, oh, they spent £1 billion. What have they got to show? Well, they won the Club World Cup. When Liverpool spend money, oh, Liverpool's got to win the league. Look how much money that they spend. So why is that expectation different when it's Arsenal? Oh, why is it Arsenal? Because we spent money. So when you spend money, you expect quality. Where's the quality? Where's the well? Because you know where the quality is. It's on the bench. The quality is on the bench. Let's continue. Yeah, I'm saying Potbelly Bhavs up next.
Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. 1. Handbrake football. To lose a game to a moment of magic can happen, but this is not a game that Arsenal deserve to lose. Neither a game they deserve to win. 0 second half shots on target. Focus too much on stopping Liverpool than actually trying to go for the win. 2. Mascara.
Not believe in the process, not believe in the project. After all those videos about the Cruyff system and how Zinchenko's going to, Calafiori is going to unlock Martinelli and all these videos that you put out talking rubbish, over-gassing players that you ain't even watched. After all that bucaria now the truth comes out. We didn't deserve to win. We didn't deserve to. No, we deserve to lose. When you don't go out with the intention to win a game, you deserve to lose it. You had no intention to win it, and you left it to chance, and you left the opportunity for the other team to take advantage of you not trying to get to play the game to actually win it. Crazy. After all the glazing he's done for this process. Okay, let's continue.
Arrives. 4 out of 5 ground balls won, 92% of passes completed, holding Ekitike to almost scraps all game. The fact that Saliba went off and that is not the reason that Arsenal lost this game just shows how good Mascara was. 3. The Martinelli.
Oh, that's all right then. It's amazing then. You know what I'm saying? At least we got Mascara that did a good job when Saliba went off. Oh yeah, we still lost the game. What an irrelevant. Who cares? Who cares? At this point, nobody cares. You know why nobody cares? Because we're still dropping points. So nobody cared. Nobody cares. Why don't you talk about the players that should have came off of the bench to actually win the game? Oh, Mascara isn't the reason why we lost it. He's also not the reason why we won it. So who does that go down to? The manager. But let's continue.
Question. 0 dribbles completed against a midfielder playing a right back. What happened to our fearless winger that used to always test his fullback? Drive towards the goal every time he got the ball. 4. Respect Madueke. Stepping up in Bukayo Saka's absence.
Man said respect Madueke. Just because Madueke was our best player in a team that was performing horrendously, who cares, bro? Who actually cares? Man said respect him. Fuck Madueke. Bro, they're all shit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Fuck Madueke. I ain't respecting Madueke. He's rubbish. I never wanted him here, and I still don't want him here. About respect Madueke. Respect him for what? Because he was trying. Because he was trying. I've waited 6 years to see Madueke trying. Get out of here, man. It's ridiculous, bro.
By far our most direct attacker. When Martinelli was looking timid, Madueke was looking positive. 5. Don't fall for the narrative. In a game separated by the finest of margin, Liverpool's goal was magic, but the performance wasn't. A home side that failed to produce a single shot on target in the first half. Neither team stood out more than the other. But for Arsenal without Saka, have the...
Don't fall for the narrative. Neither team was good. We've been looking shit in pre-season. We were shit against Man United. We're only looking good against teams like Leeds, all due respect. We're supposed to be looking good against Leeds. We have been looking rubbish so far. 2 out of 3 games, we played rubbish. Rubbish. A man said, don't fall for the narrative. For the narrative. We've been playing like this since PSG. We've been playing like this when we went up against Man United and they were a man down. We've been playing like this for the last 2 years. A man said, don't fall for the narrative. What narrative is it telling the truth? Our football's been diabolical for the last 2 years. We've been looking rubbish. Rubbish. We're not even able to get a little cup playing the way that we're playing. And man wants to say, don't fall for the narrative. What is the narrative? We've been looking rubbish. So it's crazy. Man talk about a narrative as if Odegaard ain't been shit. As if Martinelli hasn't been shit. As if Madueke, nobody wanted Madueke here. As if Gyökeres, we can't get him involved in the game. As if Ethan's continuing to get limited minutes. As if Dalman wasn't our best player in pre-season and we're not playing him. What are we doing? As if we didn't see a double pivot of 2 DMs in Moreno and Rice, and Moreno and Norgard, and it failed in pre-season. And now you want to tell us that, oh, it's a narrative. No, we've got the receipts. It's been long enough for us to have receipts now. It's not even about an opinion. It's facts. This manager is getting it wrong every time. It's a joke, man. Absolute joke. As if we haven't said Moreno in a DM position does not work. He is not good enough as a DM. The only way you get anything out of Moreno is playing him as a striker. That is not a narrative. That is a fact. It is a fact. I don't even have the strength. I was so exhausted from yesterday. I don't even have the strength to fully get angry today. I'm just done with it. I'm done with it. It's ridiculous. Don't fall for the narrative, you know.
And then Saliba. The arrival of Eze was a breath of fresh air, but the question falls down to Mikel Arteta. Could he have been braver?
Could he have been braver? You know the answer about could he have been braver. You're telling me you got Eze on the bench, you got Diamond on the bench, you got flipping Ethan on the bench. You're saying, oh, could he have been braver? These man, I swear down. Let's go. Let's run the clips.
Arsenal 0, and yes, we've lost. But I'm going to say one thing right now. Liverpool are not winning this Premier League. Yeah, they won today, but they were absolutely dreadful. One bit of quality from Szoboszlai, incredible free kick, and they've won the game. Mikel Arteta, this is on you. That team selection was wrong. All right, Eze's just come in, but he's played games already this season in the Premier League. He can start. And if Odegaard's on the bench, he can start. Yeah, you can't play a midfield of Rice, Zubimendi and Mikel Merino and expect us to create chances. Martinelli is finished. This guy needs to be sold, needs to go Saudi, cash in. Madueke can't be a starter. But look, it's early doors. There's only 3 points in it right now. It is what it is. If we beat him at the Emirates, then it's all square. And yeah, like I said, I'll say it one more time.
It's early doors. It's early doors. Doesn't matter if it's early doors or late doors. If you continue doing the wrong thing, you're going to get the wrong results. The problem is we're continuing to do the wrong things. Start Eze, drop Odegaard. Listen, Odegaard was dropped, but I didn't want him dropped for Moreno in the 10. Like, this manager does everything he's not supposed to do. Everything he's not supposed to do. We want to see Skelly in the mid. We want to see you experiment with Skelly in the midfield. He is actually a midfielder. We want to see Odegaard being dropped. If you're going to play Odegaard, drop him to the 8 position. We want to see Diamond in the 10. We want to see, if you're not going to play Diamond in the 10, we want Ethan and Diamond on the wings. We want attacking players. We want Eze in the 10. If you want to put Diamond on the wing, then put Eze in the 10. This is what we want to see. No, we don't want to see this static football that gets us nowhere. And that my guy trying to sit there and say, Liverpool ain't going to win it. Liverpool ain't going to win it. We'll see then, innit? We'll see. Because they just got Isak. We'll see, innit? We'll see. We'll see if they don't win it. It's all copium, man. Like, it's all copium. Let's leave on a positive. Let's leave on a... There is no positive. There is no positive. The best signing we could have done in the summer window is get a new manager that's the actual winner. That's what we could have done. That would have given us the best chance of winning something. But we're persistent with it.
Right now, it is what it is. If we beat him at the Emirates, then it's all square. And yeah, like I said, I'll say it one more time. Liverpool are not winning this league. Liverpool
are not winning this league. Okay, we'll see. Liverpool are not winning this league. These men are just waffling, man. These men are actual wafflers, bro. Actual wafflers. We'll see if they don't win the league. I told, man, they're going to win the league. They're going to win the league. Let's get into some of the predictions and some of what Arsenal fans were saying before the game. Let's go.
For Sunday.
Ooh. I'm going to go for a draw.
You don't think we're going to
win? 1-1. It's tough, man, to go there.
It is tough. It is tough.
Very tough. No Saka.
No, yeah, but listen, we've got the strength and depth now.
Possibly, probably no Odegaard.
We've got Ebsen.
Yeah, but he hasn't really played with us yet.
Ebsen,
you got to say Liverpool, the favourites at home, they're so strong. 1-1.
Okay, well, I'll go for my usual 2-0.
2-0 at Anfield?
Absolutely, why not? I think the last time we won there was 2-0, wasn't it? Was it when...
boy, if that comes true. What we got to do?
You haven't got to do anything, Rob. You haven't got to do anything. Just
that comes true. I'll say I'll buy you a drink. You don't drink.
No, I don't drink. No, not anyway. Because the thing is, because I'm look at that performance at Old Trafford. I know Liverpool's been hard. No, they are better. But that's what I'm saying. But also with them being
Man
better.
United don't have Salah.
No, they don't.
Ekitike.
But also Liverpool.
Gakpo.
No, you're right. And I'm not underestimating anyone, but Liverpool going to come out.
Van Dijk.
Yeah, but Liverpool going to come
Alisson.
out. Yeah, but
they ain't got Bayern there and go to Alisson.
Yeah, no.
That's a different game, man.
Yeah, no, it's a different game. But the thing is, Liverpool are going to come out. And that's where we can exploit. Because Liverpool are not going to sit back. And that's what would suit us. But listen, I would never underestimate Liverpool, but I'm confident that we can do it. Prediction?
I'm never going to underestimate Liverpool, but man predicted 2-0 Arsenal against Liverpool. Tie. Let's just move on. Let's go to Sonic Cecil. Let's continue.
Well, however, they have to score first for it to be 2-1. I know that sounds crazy. I just think, because, hear me out. Hear me out.
Stupid boy.
I'm dying. If we score first, and then they score, I'm so fixated on this Anfield, atmosphere that I think influences the game so much against us. I don't know why. So I just feel like if we score first and they score, the atmosphere will pick up, and then they will go on and score another goal. If they score first and then we score, the momentum should take us all the way through to get another goal. But I think it'll be a tight game. I think 2-1, but hopefully, that sounds mad, but hopefully they score first and then we capitalize and get the 2 goals.
Hopefully they score.
Wow, hopefully they score first. Wow, well, they did score first. Yeah, we didn't score anything. We didn't get back into the game. Great analysis there. This, I don't know, get him on Sky. Get him in the press conference room. Get him a pass. Get him in the press conference room. Get him in there, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Get him in there. This is great analysis right now. This is great analysis. 2-1 prediction. Liverpool to score first, because if they score first, then we'll score next. Well, guess what? We didn't score. 0 goals. 1 shot on target. 1. Hopefully they score first. Let's VAR that. Let's go back. AFTV, man. They got, you know what I'm saying?
2-1 as well. However, they have to score first for it to be 2-1. I know that sounds crazy. I just think, because, hear me out. Hear me out.
Stupid boy.
I'm dying. If we score first and then they score, I'm so fixated on this Anfield, atmosphere that I think influences the game so much against us. I don't know why. So I just feel like if we score first and they score, the atmosphere will pick up, and then they will go on and score another goal. If they score first and then we score, the momentum should take us all the way through to get another goal. But I think it'll be a tight game. I think 2-1, but hopefully, that sounds mad, but hopefully they score first and then we capitalize and get the 2 goals.
Hopefully they score first.
That sounds good. Hopefully they don't.
Crazy. I don't know what happened with the volume in this clip, man. These lot are freaking out when Saliba got sent off. I don't know what happened. I got to double check that. I don't know why it stopped. Look at their faces when Szoboszlai scored. Look at their faces. Szoboszlai scored. Look at them. Oh my God. Look at them freaking out. You know what I mean? Losing their heads. Trust the process, boys. Trust the process. Look at, Stricto going crazy. Kiddo. What's going on? Catch up money. What happened to catch up money? What happened to trust the process? I can see what you're doing. This guy here, Marty, as well. I always see this guy back in the process. Look at why are they so stressed? They always preach to us to get behind the team. Why are you man stressed? Cecil said that he wanted Liverpool to score first. Just take your time with it. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? It's funny. It's always that section of the fan base that change their opinions. Let's continue.
That's perfectly fine, right? Now look at this one. Perfectly fine, right? Wait. Oh yeah, Liverpool. That's why. Makes sense. Listen, I'm not going to lie. That game was horrible for us. Like, we should have done way better. Arteta went with the mindset of...
Okay, so we should have done better. So what's the point of all this? Liverpool. No. Dark hearts. Because when our players stamp on players, when our players drag players back, when our players clip players and get away, you man call it dark hearts. Liverpool just did the dark hearts. Don't be blaming the VAR. Dark hearts is basically doing shithousery and getting away with it without the referee clocking. That's what dark arts is. So you man celebrate when it's Arsenal. Do not start with this thing about Liverpool. What about the penalty? I can't believe it. Slobberslide should have given us a penalty. What about this holding players back? We do it all the time, and you man celebrate it. So what goes around comes back around. If we're gonna do dark arts, other teams can do dark arts as well. Yeah, I'm saying. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. If you man are gonna celebrate, dark arts, then it works both ways. It works both ways. So when we get dark arts, we have to overcome it because we expect other teams to overcome it. And when we win games due to dark arts, you man don't complain and say, you know what, the referee should have picked up on dark arts by Saliba, or dark arts by Gabriel, or dark arts by Declan Rice, or dark arts by whoever. So why is it different now? So I'm saying it's just ridiculous. You can't celebrate shithousery, and then when it's done to you, that's what, but this, but that. I'm not hearing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. And you know what? Yeah, you know what the biggest disgrace is as well, yeah? Is coming into this game, we could see that Liverpool were a team that we could try to get at them defensively. They have not been great defensively so far this season. I know it's early. Did we even try to exploit that? We didn't even try to exploit that. Liverpool fans will even tell you that defensively they haven't been that great. And we didn't even try and exploit that. So best believe when they're looking better defensively, we're still not going to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? We're still not going to, this manager still won't try and go for the kill. Because if you're not going to go for the kill when these men are playing Slobberslide at right back, you ain't never going to go for the kill against these men. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry, I'm not hearing it. Because I don't see the same energy. I like to keep the same energy. Yeah, I'm saying dark arts is dark arts. I used to see dark arts between Vieira and Roy Keane. Man United, Arsenal, back when we was great. Dark arts all the time. Dark arts all the time. Gilberto, all them, man. Yaya Toure, Colo Toure. Do you know what I'm saying? Sol Campbell, all these, man. As you see, dark arts all the time, Arsenal versus Man United. We didn't complain. We rose to the occasion a lot of the time. Not all the time, a lot of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? Martin Keown, all these, man, up for the fight. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Don't tell me about dark arts, bro. I've seen some of the maddest clashes between Man United and Arsenal. Fouls everywhere, everything, bro. Fabregas flipping Paparami and the back of Fergie's head, everything. Don't talk to me. If your team's good enough, step up. Step up to the occasion.
A draw, which is not good enough. If you want to be Premier League champions, you have to go to the grounds of like Anfield, City with the mindset to win the game. But Arteta just looked like he was happy with a draw, and look, it didn't work out for us. We know that these referees don't like us, bro, already. But those decisions for refs are never going to change. Just like Arsene Wenger said, when I die, I'm going to ask God where the referees are before I choose heaven or hell. That's exactly.
Wow, you actually started redeeming yourself, but you had to go back to but the referees. But why can everybody else win trophies with the same referees? Why? When we perform like this in the Champions League, you can't be blaming Premier League referees for that. Because they're not going to be the ones managing games. So what's the excuse when we don't do anything in the Champions League? Is it referees as well? Is it the referees as well? It's ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous, bro.
Exactly what he said. That doesn't cover up the fact that we did not play well enough. Anyways, international break now. Recharge, let's go again. We got a title to win. Come on, Arsenal.
We got a title to win. Title race is over. The season is done. Liverpool are winning it, bro. It's done. Let's go.
Balls are moving differently this season. Yeah, they're very different of the Nike ball, so we still have to adapt to it, and especially for us, that the grip is different, the kicking is different, the when they kick is different. So,
this is beyond embarrassing. Man said the ball is different. We're used to kicking Nike balls, not Puma balls, bro. What are you talking about? This is actually a disgrace for David Raya. But then again, Arteta already done this. The balls that we use in the cup games different to the Premier League balls. That's where he got this from. Where did he learn it from? Learn it from his teacher. He learned it from El Arteta, El Rey. as a goalkeeper to sit there and say the balls are different. Most of the time you're using your hands to save the shot. What's that got to do with a different type of football, bro? They're all footballs. What are you talking about? You're not an attacking midfielder. You're not and even so, you've been playing football your whole fucking life. Are you serious? Stupido da merda. You're gonna actually fucking embarrass us some more and say, oh, but the flight of the ball and the flight of the ball, you fucking rat-a-tat looking rat. This fucking rat sitting there saying, oh, but the flight of the ball. You've been playing and kicking footballs your whole life. And you want to sit there and say the flight of the ball and the way the ball. Shut the fuck up, man. Bro, what are you talking about? I swear down, this fucking bleached skin looking fucking little Kim Janet Jackson fucking 24 plastic surgery looking bitch. What are you talking about? It's embarrassing, man. Sick of it, man. I'm sick of this club. I'm sick of the excuses, man.
I feel like the balls are moving differently this season. Yeah, they're very different of the Nike ball, so we still have to adapt to it, and especially for us, that the grip is different, the kicking is different, the when they kick is different. So
I can't believe that. Why? Imagine blaming that amazing free kick on the new balls. By the way, you might be able to hear my brother crashing out upstairs. I think he probably has just been relegated on his career mode. But these Arsenal players, and Arteta does it all the time. And to be honest, Klopp used to occasionally come out with an excuse where even as a Liverpool fan, I used to just scratch my head. But why would you go in an interview and say that this is crazy. Anyway, this performance, Gerrard-esque. I mean, the kit. This is Szoboszlai's kit this season. Do you know what I mean? When a kit just reminds you of a player, the 8, it just reminds you of Gerrard. The free kick, honestly, Szoboszlai outstanding today, amazing.
Crazy, absolutely. You know, sometimes I look and I think, am I going crazy? No, I'm not going crazy. I'm listening to retards like Raya, like Arteta, like the majority of this fan base. What are we talking? Bro, we've had this fan base here come up with excuses that we couldn't win the league because the Queen died. Julian, we couldn't win the league because the Queen died. We couldn't win a game because Ty told us it was been raining. We couldn't win a game because VAR's against us. We couldn't win a game because of injuries. We couldn't win a game because pundits are against us. We couldn't win a game because Pedro Mel have got an agenda against Arsenal. I have heard it all. And now we've got our goalkeeper coming out and saying we couldn't win the game because of the flight of the ball. Because they're not Nike footballs and they're Puma footballs. They fly differently. Bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to VAR that one more time because that's how embarrassing it is. Let's VAR this one more time, bro.
I feel like the balls are moving differently this season. Yeah, they're very different of the Nike ball, so we still have to adapt to it, and especially for us, that the grip is different, the kicking is different, the when they kick is different. So
he's a Liverpool fan, and he's like, bro, this is what I got to put up with every week, bro. That's what I got to put up with. Before the game, look at this. Watch this. Before the game, look at this.
Against Liverpool. Whenever Martinelli plays against Liverpool, something switches in him. He turns into a fucking lunatic.
Niles, Milner was switched on. Long from Raya. High from Van Dijk. The end. And how much might that matter?
Oh, a few moments later. Huh? Martinelli's amazing against Liverpool. Where are you going, mate? Why are you leaving the pitch? Why are you leaving the stadium? Stay to the end. Martinelli's going to do something special. I thought Martinelli's a special player. Oh, he always does something special against Liverpool. Why are you leaving, bro? Why are you leaving? This man chat shit, bro. Look at
Liverpool strike the first big blow. Liverpool remain perfect.
Look at Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Hold on. Let's VAR that again. These men are shameless, bro.
Martinelli's unbelievable against Liverpool. Whenever Martinelli plays against Liverpool, something switches in him. He turns into a fucking lunatic.
He turns into a lunatic. Martinelli turns into a lunatic. Okay, let's see how much of a lunatic he turns up against Liverpool. Let's go.
And how much might that matter? Liverpool strike the first big blow. Liverpool remain perfect.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. What happened? What happened to Martinelli, the lunatic? Oh, the lunatic not now. Oh, the lunatic's in the he's in the crazy people home. The lunatic didn't turn up against Liverpool. Okay. Lunatic. Absolute lunatic. Okay, now I gotta fix the settings on that screen recorder, man. I don't know what's going on. Because I can't lie, Robbie was talking some nonsense, but I was gonna have to re-record that. But anyway, we continue. One of Arteta's biggest fans. This guy absolutely loved Arteta. Let's listen to what Dowd's got to say. Let's go. Let's go.
That goes out to win games. And this is a manager that does everything in his power to not lose games.
Negative. Negative. You're being negative just to get this manager going. Why are you being negative, bro? Why are you being negative? You're sounding like Lee Gunner. You're sounding like Northside. You're sounding like Matty. You know what I mean? You sound like Jez. You sound like the negative side of the fan base. What are you talking about? You was behind the process and the project. What's going on now? Now you want to call out the manager? Okay, let's go.
That's the reason why we haven't been Premier League champions in the last 3 years. Because every time we go away to Anfield, go away to Etihad in crucial Champions League games, what do? We try our best not to lose. I gave Arteta a break for the Man United game because I thought it's the first game of the season. We've got new players in. We need time to gel. We didn't play great football. We got the result. But the lineup before the game, playing 3 holding midfielders. Arteta was not even trying to win that game. He saw Liverpool scoring, 7 goals in 2 games? Even though we've scored 5-6 goals in 2 games as well, he thought, nah, I can't go to Anfield and lose. But we still ended up losing. What is the point of playing park the bus football, not trying to lose, and still end up losing?
It's to control games. It's to control games. Because apparently, when we don't concede a lot of chances, we're controlling the game. Do you understand? Can you not see what Mikel's doing? If you can't see what Mikel's doing, then you're a fake fan. What if the players see this? You're being very negative. What happened to backing the team? What happened to going to your second home? What about believing? Arteta said that we need to believe. We need to be behind the team and believe. You know, this can affect the players. Arteta says he needs us as fans to believe. What kind of believing is this? Do you know what I'm saying? You sound like a glory hunter. You're entitled. You sound like an entitled fan. We're only a big club, but you're entitled to win trophies. We can't compete. How much money is Chelsea spent? How much money is Liverpool spent? We can't compete.
This manager now, I've realised it now. He's a bridesmaid. He'll never be number 1.
You realise it now. Now when it's too late. Now you realise it. Well, we could have got Ancelotti. We could have went and tried to get Simeone, get Inzaghi. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have went and tried to get Conte. All this time, we could have got managers that could have won at this football club, given the support that this manager's had. But now, in phase 6, after £1 billion, now you realise. And this is exactly why this club will never go nowhere. Because now they realise, not 2-3 seasons ago where we could have got rid of him and then we could have got a manager in that can get over the line. Just bring him in, get over the line. Do you know what I'm saying? Certain teams are still weaker. No. We wait for Chelsea to get stronger. Liverpool to get even stronger. Man City to do the rebuild thing. Do you know what I'm saying? We wait till all these teams to get stronger. Now we realise. We had our opportunities within the last 3 years. We bottled it. Now all of a sudden you realise. Now you realise. 6 years. 6 years it's taken, yeah? And this is what most of the fan base is like. Always late to the party. Always late to the party.
Always been number 2. I thank Arteta what he's done at this club. He's built us to be competitive. Now we need a killer. We need a manager that goes out to games and trying to win games. Liverpool were there for the taking. Dominic playing right back. They're conceding goal left, right and centre. But we end up playing 3 holding midfielders. We deserve to lose that game. Szoboszlai, what a free kick. And if we play like that for the rest of the season, we're not winning anything. We don't go... Us Arsenal fans, we've lost the joy of football. We are officially the new Stoke City. This is a...
Lost the joy of football. Get behind the dark hearts. You man like the dark hearts. Get behind the dark hearts. Get behind the manager, man. Fake fan. Get behind the dark hearts. Let's go. Let's go.
6 o'clock in the morning. I'm about to head to work. I went to sleep last night and I woke up to this news. Isak to Liverpool, here we go. So they beat us at 4:30 and on the same day they signed Isak. Are they taking the mick? Then they're probably going to get Mike here as well. You might as well give them the league title now. Liverpool are moving like a massive club. They're trying to win back-to-back Premier League titles and they're trying to win the Champions League. They're trying to win the whole thing. They don't even need Isak. They've got Ekatike already. But they're trying to piss everyone off. £400+ million spent. And I'm not even hating. That's what happens when a big club wants to win major trophies multiple times. They go big in the market. They sign multiple world-class players. They broke the transfer record twice in one window. Looks like we're finishing second again. 4 years in a row, finishing second. I love it.
You do love it because you were the same person that told us that we're going to do the quadruple. We're going to do the treble or the quadruple. What? You still not believing? No, you're not behind the process. No, you're still not believing. I mean, a lot of fans like you were saying that we had a 10 out of 10 window last summer. You're not believing? Okay, you lot ain't believing no more. Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. I don't know how you go from this manager's gonna win the treble or the quadruple to this manager's got to go, he's second bridesmaid. I can see that he's not good enough. Okay, let's see, innit? Let's see. You know what I mean? Because you're the same person that was getting excited after we beat Real Madrid, saying bring on PSG.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you don't take your chances. You have yourself a game where you're looking good in the first half, momentum swings, and it just takes one moment to lose. 1-0 Liverpool, and Arsenal only have themselves to blame. Mikel Arteta only has himself to blame, but fair play to...
Mikel Arteta only has himself to blame. I agree. So why were you switching at Hussam? What's Hussam got to do with it?
Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool were against it for majority of the first half. Second half, they were dominating, and he seen an opportunity from that free kick, and he just took it. What a goal. Fair play. And to think he was playing right back. As for Arsenal, what was Mikel Arteta doing? Why did he have to start Mikel Moreno? Why? You have Martin Odegaard, you have Ethan, you have Max Dowman, and you have the new signing Eze. Why did it take you so long to bring him on the pitch? And as for players on the pitch, William Saliba was on the pitch. He was injured during warm-up, then was told, do you want to continue? And he said, yeah, I can continue. And in 5 minutes, he came off the pitch. But fair play to Christian Mosquera, he had himself a good game. As for Gabriel Martinelli, ineffective, useless, in my opinion. I thought Nani Madueke was miles clear of him on that right-hand side. Victor Yucker is going to get a lot of criticism because he didn't really do much in the game as in the aspect of getting a goal or getting an assist. But he worked his socks off, and I really can't say nothing more. The reason why I'm on Mikel Arteta in this game is because I felt like the game was there for the taking. He did not take his opportunity to make the substitutions when need be. And once again, you went too safe. You needed to start one of our attacking players. We were better than Liverpool in the first half. Second half, they grew into the game because they made a change. That change was Curtis.
Okay, Igal. So you didn't like the substitutions. You didn't like the team lineup. You didn't like the way he's setting up the team, the tactics. Okay. Next time we're on the same panel, I don't want to hear you waffling about trust the process and all this rubbish because you don't seem to be happy with anything that's going on with this manager at the moment. So we'll remember that. We will remember that. Let's continue.
We learned from Liverpool 1, Arsenal 0. I don't know what curse is on us, but thank God we signed depth this summer. For Saliba to go off 4 minutes in, sounds like he actually got injured in the warm-up, tried to push through it, couldn't. But having gone into the game without Ødegaard, Havertz and Bukayo Saka, for Saliba to then go off like 4 massive players for us, 3 games into the season, 4 minutes into the 3rd game of the season, easy. But as I said, look, we signed depth, and wow, for Christian Mosquera at 21 years old to be thrown.
Why? The whole thing of these men trying to act shocked about these injuries. Well, this is what happens when you play Saka through injury. He tried to do it with Timber. Timber was hopping. Stay on the pitch. Stay on the pitch. Yeah, let's aggravate the injury even more so we can keep you up for even longer. Ødegaard. Why are you not monitoring the injury from last season for Ødegaard? But we're shocked. What's there to be shocked about? Ben White, he started Ben White last season injured. Ben White was injured. He was playing with an injury last season. And now he's doing the same to Timber. That's been our best right back. So we finished our previous best right back, Ben White, by playing him injured. So you know what he does? I'm going to play Timber through the injury. When he gets injured to the point where he can't even run, I'm going to keep him on. That's what I'm going to do. Saka, he's carrying an injury, playing within himself. We're going to start him every game. We're going to start him every game. That's how we're going to monitor it. We're going to start him every game. Havertz, we're going to run him into the ground. Saliba, you're injured in preseason? Don't worry. You start the game. You start the game. Don't worry about that. You just got injured. Start the game. I need you to start the game. You're in the team line. You start the game. Is this acceptable? And man wants to go, the injuries that we got is unbelievable. Unbelievable how? Where is the logic in treating players like that and then being surprised that they're injured? Does that logically make sense? Playing players injured, keeping them on the pitch when they're injured, bringing them back too soon while they're injured, playing them through injury, rushing them back. What do you expect? But this fan base is so, people like this are so stupid. I'm sorry, they are actual spastics that go, I can't believe the injury. I can't believe what. But I don't even know. I don't even know. Like the craziness of who would have predicted the injuries, bro? Even when we have all the players available, we still play shit football. And don't talk to us about injuries because there was players that easily get into the lineup. He doesn't even bring them. He doesn't even start them. And then when he brings them on too late. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. There's only one reason for this, and it's Arteta. And that's it. And that's it.
In to this fixture like that. I mean, he was a bit jumpy at the start, but I thought he settled in and played really well. And the numbers back that up. 51 passes with a 90% pass accuracy, 4 tackles, 2 block shots, 3 clearances, 4 out of 5 duels won. Like, he was really comfortable. And that is one of the hardest tests that he'll have this season. Quick plug, as always, there will be a longer breakdown of the game on the YouTube. People will look back and say we should have been bolder because we lost the game. I could kind of understand at the time why Arteta did it. I think for me, Marino was the one that, like, it didn't need to be Marino. And going with someone more creative, be that Eze or Nwaneri, I think we'd have had a better chance of winning the game. Speaking of Eze, he made a good impact off the bench, off the left-hand side, given that freedom to move inside. You know, this moment was kind of one of the better opportunities that we created, which says a lot about the game itself, but the way he moved in, played that ball, like, Martinelli is just frustrating. And I just feel like at this point, for whatever he gives in terms of the defensive side of his game, in terms of that reliability, it's just not worth the trade-off for how he is going forward at the moment. The decision-making, the final ball, like, it's just not there. And I hate the fact that it's making me so frustrated with him because I love him. I love the way that he came.
I love him. It's so frustrating Martinelli's not performing because I love him. I love him. I really love him. Fuck it. Oh my God, this Chichi boy. I'm done with this. I'm done with this fan base, man. I love him. I love him so much. I'm so upset that Martinelli's not performing because I love him. This is the problem. Well, this is why I say to you, man, cut the umbilical cord. Why do you love a player? I love players that performed for my club and won major honours. I won players, that knew what it meant to play for my club. I love Martinelli. Based on what? Based on what? If you love man so much, there's apps that you can download for that. You can find all the Martinellis that you want. There's plenty of them that will love you back. Love this player based on what? Based on the facade the club sold you about a player that's never reached his potential. And we always had deficiencies in this game anyway. He's always had deficiencies in his game. But I love him. It hurts so much. Oh, I love him. These, man, bro. Let's VAR that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For whatever he gives in terms of the defensive side of his game, in terms of that reliability, it's just not worth the trade-off for how he is going forward at the moment. The decision-making, the final ball, like, it's just not there. And I hate the fact that it's making me so frustrated with him because I love him. I love the way that he came through the 22-23 season.
I love him. He's fun to watch. I've never looked at a man and said, he's fun to watch. I mean, I wouldn't even use those words when I'm looking at a girl. I'll be like, yo, she's sexy. Or something like that. But fun to watch. I think if you said to a girl, yo, you're fun to watch, she'd probably report you. And these men are saying that about a man. He's fun to watch. These men are crazy, bro. This fan base is crazy, bro. Just deep what the language that they say about these players. I love him. I don't even say that to my closest bedrooms. Do you know what I'm saying? No, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
It's just tough to watch at the moment. And again, even if you compare it to Madueke on the other side, the directness, the speed, it just gets you off your seat a little bit more. I felt that the final product, again, from Madueke could have been a little bit better today, but at least he was doing something. And finally, look, I know there's going to be so much frustration in the fan, but it's a gut punch. Losing that game is a gut punch. But taking a step back, you know, we've gone to Anfield, to the title holders, who were as good as full strength apart from Frimpong, without multiple key players for us, and we limited them to next to nothing. They limited us to next to nothing. It was a very even game, and, you know, I am fed up of saying, you know, look at how far we've come, but it's taking a step back. Like, we have come a long way, and
the hopium and the copium is real. I am fed up of saying, look how far we've come. But take a step back. Okay, why don't you take a step back? Look at how we performed in preseason. Look at how we perform when the pressure's on. Look at how this team has developed. Look at how we can't blend defensive football with free-flowing attacking football. The way that Slot was able to do with Liverpool last season. Take a step back and look at the deficiencies of this squad. The deficiencies of this manager. Man said, take a step back. I've been taking a step back and analyzing this team for time. And I see nothing different. Man said, that was a slip of the truth. I am fed up of saying, look how far they know the excuses are running out. They know the excuses are running dry. It's not going to keep happening. You can't keep saying, give it time. You can't keep saying he needs more of his players. You can't keep saying he doesn't have his final pieces, because now he's been given all of that. Everything you wanted him to have, he's been given. So let's go back, because man slipped up playing a top gooner. He slipped up, and the truth
today, but at least he was doing something. And finally, look, I know there's going to be so much frustration in the fan, but it's a gut punch. Losing that game is a gut punch, but taking a step back, you know, we've gone to Anfield, to the title holders, who were as good as full strength apart from Frimpong, without multiple key players for us, and
yeah, but you man said it was a 10 out of 10 window, which negates what you're saying now, because if the bench is good enough, these are the situations why you have a bench. Through injuries, players out of form, i.e. Martinelli. This is why you have a bench. You also have a bench to affect games, change games. Change things wrong that the manager got wrong in the starting lineup. None of these things have been happening. The bench ain't fixed. We are not utilizing players that are game changers. We are not playing the right lineup. We're not doing any of it. So we don't want to hear it. You either have a fixed bench or you don't. And if you do have a fixed bench, then why is that manager getting it wrong? If the manager's getting it wrong, he needs to go, because he's been getting it wrong for 6 years. It's very simple.
we limited them to next to nothing. They limited us to next to nothing. It was a very even game. And, you know, I am fed up of saying, you know, look at how far we've come. But it's taken a step back. Like, we have come a long way, and we're 3 games into the season. This is by no means done. Liverpool have had to rely on 3 late big moments to get their points so far. Is that sustainable? Possibly. They seem to do it last season as well, but I don't know. Maybe that's just copium. 5 things.
Oh, maybe that's just again. The truth slipped. Oh, can Liverpool really do that? They did last season. Maybe it's copium. Truth coming out, man. You can't hide from the truth forever, man. The truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. You know what I'm saying? Even they're struggling. They are struggling. They talk about mascara and all that. Yeah. You keep holding on to mascara, bro. You ain't gonna win us games. Let's go.
We can't use it anymore. There's no more hiding places. I don't care what man are out. Saka is.
Man said there were no more hiding places. Man are treating Arteta like it's flipping Squid Game, bro. You know what I'm saying? The loser of the game gets a headshot.
Morgan, Kai Havertz, Gabriel just deal with it. You've had enough time to address these matters. Had the transfer window to make those transfers a thing. Bring in Hincapi, you bring him in, that's fine. Mascara, you bring in. For these moments where your players are getting injured. Saka's out, good. What I see on the other side from Liverpool, they get 1 or 2 injuries, or they've had injuries before in the past and they've just dealt with it. They've used the personnel that is there. Arteta's not using the personnel that is there. He's playing players through injury. Should not be hearing after a game that a player, one of our best players defensively, picked up an injury, but just because he feels he can play for it, who is the manager is not making a decision. That's again why I say it. This one is on Arteta. No more
excuses. You heard it here first. No more excuses. No more excuses. Let's continue.
Close. Let's take a look at Arsenal's transfer window. In terms of incomings, I'll probably say this is the best window Arsenal have ever had, ever. Incomings like Madueke, who did a mad thing against Liverpool yesterday, bro. Mascara, same thing, coming on for Saliba, doing a mad thing. These two.
Do you know what? I was gonna cuss this guy, but do you know what? At the end of the day, he looks like a young Arsenal fan. The best transfer windows are the transfer windows that lead to winning major honours. To say that this is the best Arsenal transfer window ever, I don't think you're qualified to say that. I don't think you're qualified to say that. Do you know what I'm saying? The best in your lifetime, maybe you can say that. But the best Arsenal transfer window ever, I've seen us win league doubles. I've seen us go invincible. How is this the best Arsenal transfer window ever? We've won 13 league titles in the history of this football club. You're telling me this window is better than all those windows that led to major honours? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? This is what they do. They gas it up. This is what I'm saying. Facts. This is the window you should have had after 8 points ahead in the season. Thank you. Thank you. You can never tell me this is the best window ever, bro.
The transfer window has now closed. Let's take a look at Arsenal's transfer window. In terms of incomings, I'll probably say this is the best window Arsenal have ever had, ever. Incomings like Madueke, who did a mad thing against Liverpool yesterday, bro. Mascara, same thing, coming on for Saliba, doing a mad thing. These two serious talents, bro. I mean, we might have got value for money. Gyökeres, the type of striker we ain't had for so long, broskies, as well as the money too. I thought we were going to get him for way more. But yeah, man, we got him for cheap. Beriche Eze uniting the whole entire fan base, bro. Christian Nago. I'm telling you, man, this guy's a good signing, bro. He allows us to spend big on a CDM talent in the next year, bro. Maybe in the year after, fam. Martin Thubimendi, this is a very good signing as well, man. I've never seen such a clear upgrade on Partey in my life. What a flipping player, man. And he's going to grow into the season.
How do you know he's better than Partey? We haven't seen enough, and he wasn't good again. But this guy's had some poor games already. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? He was shit against United. He was shit against Liverpool. Man already talking about, oh, he's better than Partey. New Toy FC, bro. How, based on what is Zubimendi better than Partey, bro? Based on what? A pre-season game against what? Atletico Bilbao. This man are crazy, bro. The way these man disregard players that were performing at a high level at this club is just, they got a new player. Yeah, he's this, he's that. I swear down, this fan base, the most shameless fan base I've ever seen in my life.
Gonna become one of the best CDMs in the world. Kepa Arrizabalaga as well, broskies. I'm telling you, man, now, fam, 5 million, you can't go wrong with it, bro.
5 million for Kepa, you can't go wrong. We've done the cheapskate thing with goalkeepers before, with Carl Hein, Runnison, and them man that ain't worked out. So because he's cheap, it means he's good. Well, you bought Lokonga on the cheap, Fabi Vieira on the cheap, Marquinhos on the cheap. You've been buying bare players on the cheap, but the quality weren't there. Man's gassing up Kepa, you know.
We're gonna have to replace him like quickly though, but still, if there's a new talent out there,
you can't go wrong getting Kepa in 5 million, yeah, but we've got to replace him quickly. Please, can somebody explain to me how that makes sense? You can't go wrong with spending 5 million on Kepa, but we got to replace him quickly. Did I not tell man that we need to go get Kelleher? Did I not tell man? Did I not tell man? I'm tired, man. I'm genuinely tired, bro.
he's a very good placeholder for that talent. And Piero Hincapié as well, man. Replacing Kirill, Zinchenko staying, so is what it is, man. But Piero Hincapié is the left back cover and the centre back cover along with Calafiori. I'm taking this, man. In terms of sales, we obviously let go of Tavares, Lokonga. Looks like Vieira's going too. Zinchenko stayed. Neto, bare other guys, bro. But it's deadwood in my opinion. They're all deadwood, and it was good to let them go. Nelson as
deadwood, and it's good to let them go. Well, Kappa's going to be deadwood. Norgard's going to be deadwood. Those are players that we brought in now. Madueke is going to be deadwood. So it's funny how you talk about deadwood and how we need to let them go. But then it's an amazing window when we brought in a lot of deadwood. Madueke, Norgard, Kepa. Mascara, we'll see. Zubamendi, we'll see. If Gyökeres can perform, we will see. But there's a lot of players there that are straight up deadwood. Hincapié, whatever the fuck he's called, we're gonna see if he's good enough. That's talking rubbish, man.
As well on loan. Honestly, boys, we just have to get ready for the season and play for a flipping trophy. Our best window of all time, in my opinion. Let's make some rewards of it. The transfer window.
Best window of all time. Best window of all time. Listen, big up to everyone that's locked in. Big up to all the man. Then we're going to redirect to Lee. Northside raid on the way in. And I'm out. I'll see you guys at midnight. I'm going live at midnight. Big up to everyone that's locked in. And yeah, I'll see you guys at midnight. Love.